Ain't nothing but a gangster party. Oh, let me get comfortable here. Hold on. Woo! Hoo-hoo! Gotta get comfortable. You ever been to a gangster party? You ever been to one? I've never been to a gangster party, but I have been to a gangster funeral. It was awful. Police were called. There were some. It was crazy. There were some people out in the parking lot. They were smoking the pot. Parking lot, funeral home. Funeral home director did not take a liking to that, and he called the police. Broke the funeral up before we were finished mourning, apparently. What's happening? It's Black Cat. What? It's Vape at 5. I'm your host. I'm Black Cat. We have a fantastic show for you today. Fantastic. One of the greatest shows you've probably ever seen in your entire life. You're going to ask yourself after the show's over, was that the greatest show I've ever seen in my entire life? And you know what you're going to answer yourself? Yes. Yes, it was the greatest show I've ever seen in my entire life. Feature builder this week is someone that I absolutely adore and just a fantastic person in our community, a fucking unbelievable builder. Freddie, Clean as Fuck Coils. That is our feature builder this week. We're going to have lots of fun this week. We're going to have a great time. Today, I'm going to do the feature. We'll do half of it, and then I'll do the other half tomorrow. And I'm going to do a build. I have something new for you guys that I'm going to be using to build. Sent to me by a gentleman by the name of Matthew, who has Wire OX Swivel. Now, I'm going to show you the swivel system. It's absolutely fantastic. I got it on Saturday, and I put it through the paces. I got a piece of 20 gauge out, and I just went fucking crazy on it for a couple different Claptons, and I did a couple aliens with it, and it worked fantastic. I don't have any other swivels attached to it at all. I can kind of show you here. So you can see it. There it is. I don't have any other swivels attached to it. It is just the system itself. And it is performing fantastically. Thank you guys for joining me. It's Monday. I hope you guys' Monday started out great. Mine was fucking crazy. Awful. I was so tired today when I went to work. I really, really did not want to go at all. But, I have to because that's my job. And I had okay, so I'm a superhero. I don't know if you know that. I have a superpower. My superpower that I've mentioned quite a few times, I hope you remember, is that I can fall asleep, and no matter what the situation is, I can fall asleep. Plane crash, fall asleep. Roller coaster, I'm asleep. Anything. I can fall asleep no matter what. I had a meeting today. Now, the meeting wasn't so much a meeting as it was a presentation. It was a presentation in somewhat of an auditorium. The auditorium is fairly big, and in order for the entire auditorium to hear this gentleman speak, he had to use a microphone. So as soon as I saw they had a microphone, I, of course, went to the front row. I sit in the front row when people have microphones because if he ever gets close enough, it's like a wild animal. If he ever gets close enough to me, I'm going to bite and take that fucking microphone from him and start talking. Fortunately, that didn't happen. What did happen is my superpower was unleashed. It was unleashed in this meeting. Now, you're saying, well, Scott, you fell asleep in a meeting? That's nothing new for you. Yes, no, it's not anything new for me. I fell asleep in a meeting when I was actually presenting one time. I told you guys that story. It's fucking awful. It was right in the middle of the presentation. I was just fell asleep. Don't have a discussion. Let me talk. So today, as he was doing the presentation, a part of the presentation came up that I didn't fully understand. So I asked him to clarify himself. Well, during his clarification, I fell asleep during the clarification of the question. And I was woken up by him going, oh, what happened? And I'm like, because you don't know if you fell asleep or not. Well, I could tell by the look on his face and the young lady who was sitting next to me that, yeah, I fell asleep during your presentation and your answering my question. Thank you. All right, guys, let's say hi to everybody. Let's get this show on the road. Adam, what's up, Adam? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Watched Adam a little bit today on, so, if you weren't aware, Stand Up 3D, not only does he have Addy stands and all these fantastic things that he makes for the community, but he also is starting his own channel here on the YouTube. He was live today with Adam and with Lumi and Alfred Pudding. They were talking about flavors or mixing and different things with vaping and stuff like that. I watched him today. Adam, if you don't know Adam, Adam has like the best radio voice of all time. It's fucking fantastic. Like literally, I had you on my headset today at work when I was working. It was like listening to radio. It really was like listening to radio. Fucking awesome. Good to see you, Adam. Glad you're here. Roger! What's up, Roger? How you doing, man? Great to see you, brother. Glad you are here. Ben. What's up, Ben? How you doing, man? Good to see you, man. Glad you are here. BlackCatWhiteFace Vapes. That's me. I am fucking gangster. Blades! What's up, Blades? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Glad you are here. Bones! What's up, Bones? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Glad you're here. Clean as fuck coils, man. The Hour Tower Power. He is our featured builder of the week. Now, Freddie sent me these coils a while ago. And he was, you know, he's like, hey, man, when am I featured? It just tells you, man, it takes a long time. I've got more people coming. I talked to some more people this week. I'm actually going to re-feature Matt Massey. So he's going to be sending me some stuff. And I got somebody else. Oh, Drip Kid New York. I'm going to do Drip Kid New York's been added to the list. So I've got a bunch of people coming. So yeah, but anyway, Freddie, it's your week, man. Fucking fantastic. Glad you're here, brother. Clint! God damn you, Clinton. What's going on, dude? How you doing? Good to see you. Exhumed by Vape. What's up, Exhumed? How you doing, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope things are good. Glad you're here, man. Good to see you. Frank! Frank, I sent you a bot. I sent you some stuff this week. I don't know if you got it. All the prizes that were won during last week's Phenoms, fucking, it was a frenzy of giveaways. I was giving away shit left and right. I think I sent out like 8 or 9 packages this weekend. It's fucking crazy. But Frank, your stuff went out Saturday. Hopefully you got it today, if not tomorrow. That goes for everybody, not just Frank. Ian, what's up, Ian? How you doing, man? Great to see you, brother. Glad you are here. James, what's up, James? Good to see you, man. Glad you're here. Let me have a little drink of coffee. I need some coffee. I took a little nap for it. Started like a 15-minute nap to like recharge my batteries and kind of calm down just because it was so fucking busy at work today. I came home, I was just like in the worst mood. Just one of those days, you know what I mean? It's like one of those days that is just one thing after another until it just like drives you into like a shitty place. And so I came home, I took like a 15-minute nap, have a little coffee, and I feel fantastic. Jeff, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Glad you are here, my man. Joey to the motherfucking O. What's up, Joey? Good to see you, man. Glad you are here. Keith Black. What's up, Keith Black? How you doing, man? I see you around quite a bit, dude. Good to see you, man. Glad you're here. Lou, motherfucking Ferrigno in the house. Lifting shit, smashing shit. It's green. Good to see you, Lou. Glad you're here, man. Matthew, what's up, Matthew? Good to see you, man. Glad you are here. Merle! What's up, Merle? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Mighty Zogberg. What's up, Zogberg? How you doing, brother? Bitch Green! What's up, Bitch Green? How you doing, man? Good to see you, brother. Otis Redding Church. What's up, Otis? How you doing, Church? Good to see you, man. Glad you're here. Perry Jackson. Now, I have something very exciting about Perry. I probably need to talk to her a little bit about this more. Perry is going to be featured here on the Vape at 5. She doesn't exactly do coil building, but her skills are very similar, and she is extremely skilled at what she does. So we're going to have a week of Perry coming up here soon, and I'm really, really excited. I think it kind of branches out a little bit from what we normally talk about. And hopefully will be inspiration to a lot of you guys who like to build and try different things. I think you'll find a lot of inspiration from her work. I know that I do. And so, yeah, Perry, I need to talk to you a little bit about that more. We've kind of kicked it around, but we will get that sorted out this week. Quickspin! What's up, Quickspin? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Raven Shadow. What's up, Shadow? How you doing, Raven? Good to see you, hon. Glad you're here. There he is. Stand Up 3D, the man with the new YouTube channel. It's fucking fantastic. You got to check him out. He's live all the time. He was live today. It was like, I don't know, 7:30 in the morning. They've been live since like 2 a.m. Do you guys work? What the fuck? What are you doing? It's like, hey, we're just hanging out. I haven't slept yet. Like, dude, it's fucking Monday at 7:30 a.m. I'm just kidding, brother. Good to see you, Jesse. Glad you're here. Stu in the motherfucking house. What's up, Stu? Good to see you, brother. Taking a motherfucking Voop with Smith. What's up, dude? How you doing? Todd Black! What's up, Todd? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Tommy to the motherfucking V. Now, Tommy, whoo, we had a fucking fantastic show on Friday. You can take it or leave it. You can take it any way you want. We had a couple of guests on there that are somewhat controversial. They do a show. It isn't your typical vaping show. It's more of a commentary of the vaping community. And it's an entertainment type show, and we had him on there, and I had a great time. I think they had a great time, and Tommy was, Tommy just being Tommy, dude, running shit, fantastic show. If you haven't seen it, it was on Friday nights, Vaping with Tommy and Friends, or Chilling with Tommy and Friends on Friday. So check it out. VDog55, good to see you, brother, and my brother from another mother, Woodtick Mike. All right. So as I mentioned before, get you in live chat. Oops, live chat. Hey Kim, good to see you, hon. Bristol, what's up, man? Good to see you. All right, so on with the show. Now, as I mentioned, this week's featured builder is Clean As Fuck Coils. Clean As Fuck Coils, Freddie, is a member of the Resistance Crew. The Resistance Crew are a group of fantastic guys. Hey, Juan, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Jason Campbell, how you doing? Wheeler, what's up? How you doing, Phil? Good to see you, man. The Resistance Crew is just a group of absolutely fantastic guys. I just love these guys. They are extremely important, not only to the building community, but to the vaping community in general. They do a lot of fundraisers and things like that for different charities and things like, and people in the community that need help with certain things. Last thing, Drew did a Braids for Blue that he was live for 24 hours and raised almost $1,000 for a child that is suffering with cancer. I just love these guys. Freddie is a member of that team, and it's an elite team. They're an elite team. They're one of the best. I mean, there's several teams that, like, when you mention them, and like Build Mode was one of them. We had Shytots Week, Phenoms, like these, like really really good teams that and. The Resistance Crew is one of the top teams in our community on IG and here on YouTube. So today we're going to be taking a look at Freddie's work. Now, I've known Freddie now for over a year, and I just love the guy. The guy is fantastic. So really happy. He's really popular here on YouTube. A lot of people know him, and everybody, all the big reviewers and everything want Freddie's coils. They all do. They're like, Freddie, when are you going to send me some coils? Freddie's like, you want to pay me? I'll fucking send them to you. I send you shit for free. And I don't blame him at all, man. He's fucking awesome. All right, guys. So, hey, Lifa, how are you, buddy? Good to see you, man. All right, without further ado, let's take it down to the laptop and take a look at Clean As Fuck Coils. All right, here we go. Clean, here he is. He's at 666 posts. I don't know if he did that on purpose or what, but that's hilarious. God, man, he's over 3,000 followers here on the Instagram. His link to his page is below in the comments section of the video. Make sure that you find, if you're not into Instagram or you're not following Freddie, make sure you click on that link and follow him. He sells his coils. We'll talk more about that this week as well. Here are some of his sponsors, and of course the Resistance Crew build team right there, and his email address if you need to get in contact with him. All right, so we're scrolling up. There's old Freddie. 14 years. I didn't know you smoked that long, man. Started out with something very nice. This is the how do you say that? The Revere. This is Tenacious Stan's RDA. Little half stag in there. That is a fucking fantastic vape. What he did here, he staggered 4 pieces of ribbon, lined it up against 4 more pieces. I love this build. This is one of my favorite builds to do. And you put 4 more or more. You can put up to 20. You can put 20 pieces of ribbon next to it, and then you just fuse it in the grooves there. Beautiful, man. Twisted Messes squared. Now, you can't really see, but I'm going to try to look. He's got a binary here with, instead of using round wire frames, he actually staggered pieces of ribbon. Then he took a smaller ribbon and took a binary piece, which is a round wire, which you corrugate, put in the middle, and then fuse it. Look how tight his fuses are. Beautiful, man. That's a great RDA, too. That is beautiful. Freddie is super, super active on Instagram. So we're going to get down to some of his build pics here. All right, let's go ahead and start right here. So we have a Staggerton variation. Now, this is a very popular build. Now, think if you remember back to our last few featured builders, all of them had pretty much the same build. It isn't. It's basically taking a Staggerton, which is a moderately difficult build, and making it much more difficult. And what I mean by that is the Staggerton would just be the staggered wire here, or staggered ribbon, with round wire frames, and then you fuse them together. What Freddie did was he put 2 more pieces of ribbon beside that staggered stack of ribbon, and then fused it with 2 pieces of round wire on either side. Look at the colors he got on that too. Absolutely beautiful, man. Blue, purple, got a little bit of reddish orange coming through there. Some nice gold on the side. Matches that dot mod RDA perfect. Beautiful, Freddie. I love the dot mod RDA. This looks like it could be, yeah, this is the same build, but just he did more pieces or more wraps this time. Same build. This is in the Twisted Messes RDA, the TM Pro. Freddie has a ton of vape gear. You will notice as we go through here. Look at all these beautiful mods he has. All right. This, okay, so I saw this build over here. I think this might be the same one. Yeah, this is it right here. So this is a variation. This is basically, instead of taking ribbon, I believe that's a staggered round wire in the middle, 2 pieces of ribbon on either side, and then 2 round wire frames on the outside. Things to notice on this build, and this is how you know that Freddie is a master coil builder, is look how clean that is. There is absolutely no spaces at all in any of his fuses. The even spacing on the outside, what to look for in this build, look how even his spacing is on the outside, on the round wire. Because there's nothing there. That round wire can end up or the wire can end up anywhere because you have nothing to hold it in there. Beautiful job, man. Gorgeous, Freddie. That, not only is that a beautiful build, but just an absolutely fantastic vape. Ghoul RDA. He has and I love this build. Okay, so this is a Ghoul RDA. He has a Mohawk paralleled with an alien. So when you push these aliens together over that Mohawk, you get that side view. It's a really great side view too. You get that Mohawk coming up through the middle there. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful, Freddie. Look at that. Look how consistent and clean both those the alien and the Mohawk are. I mean, just absolutely perfect. Here we go. Big. Okay, now this is my style right here, and I absolutely love this. That, my friends, is a giant, giant Frailian. Set up in the Warpath RDA. I did a kind of a user experience review of the Warpath RDA. I absolutely love it. I'm actually going to wick it up tonight and start vaping it again here soon. Look at that. Look how fat that is. I can only guess how many pieces of ribbon are in there, but I'm going to guess. I'm going to say 10. Maybe, and it might be 12. It's fat as hell. And that RDA just fits perfectly. Beautiful blue color. He complements it with the that cotton. Look how, I mean, look at the curve he got on that alien too. Huge curve. Perfect spacing. I mean, that is absolutely perfect. Did I go too far? Yeah, there we are. Okay. Here we go. This is Yeti's uncle's stuff here. Probably when he came into the resistance group. All right, here, look at this. Let's get the color picture of this one. Look at the, first off, just stop and look at how defined the colors are on this. That is absolutely gorgeous. And there is a lot going on this build here. 2 staggered frames. On the inside of the stagger, He has square wire and ribbon. So 2 pieces of square wire in the middle with 2 pieces of ribbon on either side. The outside 2 loops, it was a stagger fuse Clapton. On the inside, he did 2 and then skipped 1, which really comes out beautiful, man. So in a way, this is kind of like a pitchfork in a way. Not a pitchfork, I shouldn't say that. Not a pitchfork, but a hybrid. Am I losing my mind here? Beautiful, dude. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, Freddie. There you go. Another example. So, what we have here, another hybrid coil. He went from two wraps of alien, a stagger fuse Clapton in the middle, and then 2 aliens on the other side. He paralleled that with looks like a fuse Clapton or a small staple. Look how beautiful that is. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the curve on his aliens, man. I'm telling you, that's... Wow, I envy that, man. That is fucking badass. Beautiful build, Freddie. Whoops. Let's update later. Right. Look at this. Okay, does he say what braid this is? So we have an Inception. This is in the recurve. So, first off, look at this gigantic alien underneath. I don't know how many wraps that is. Let's see, 4, 5, probably 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 wrap alien. And then the Inception coil over top is I don't know what braid that is. So, Freddie, if you could put in there what braid that is fucking gorgeous, man. Just take that in, how beautiful that is. Perfectly installed. Let me tell you, installing something like this is not, if you can imagine, it's extremely difficult. But Freddie pulls it off, man. Absolutely beautiful. Look how even, I don't know a whole lot about braiding, but one thing I do know is that to keep it consistent, the braid consistent is extremely difficult. And if you look here, it is consistent all the way through. Wow, Freddie, that is gorgeous, man. Another alien paralleled with a piece of round wire. That's probably 26 gauge, maybe. Blowing up that recurve. You did the recurve some major justice, dude. That is amazing. Look at that. Look at the curve on his alien. That is fucking gorgeous. Grab the color shot. Another shot in the recurve. All right, so here there is a lot going on here. So he has one side staggered. The other frame is not staggered. Inside he has 4 pieces of ribbon, a corrugated piece, and then another 4 pieces of ribbon. And what he did was, instead of doing it straight across, he did like this pattern here where he does a diagonal, 3 diagonal down, 3 across, diagonal down. That is awesome, man. And just to give you an idea how difficult that is and to pull off, with that side open here, that fuse wants to move everywhere. Again, beautiful color on it. Got the gold to the purple inside here, that light blue, and then the gold on the side and the purple on the bottom. Beautiful, man. Hey, babe. Here's another picture of that hybrid in the dot mod. So here we have, oh, this is actually a different one, I believe. So we have the 2 alien wraps. Inside here, we have a piece of twisted. It looks like he helixed it with another, which is you twist a piece of wire and then you put a smaller gauge on the inside on the twists. Stagger fuse Clapton. Staple stagger fuse Clapton. 2 more. Look at the S. Look at the curve on his alien, man. That is so badass. Gould RDA. Look at the colors on that. That is fan-freaking-tastic, dude. Look how brilliant those purples are. That blue and purple, just absolutely amazing, man. Little 3-core stagger fuse Clapton. Look how tight his fuses are. Absolutely no space at all in his fuses. Again, this is how you tell a master level builder. Look how tight all his fuses are. Gorgeous, Freddy. That color is amazing, too. Ah, here we go. Another one, the Gould RDA. Okay, so it's a little blurry, but you can see how beautiful this is. He's got that mohawk with the braid that another braid here. Again, look at the consistency on the braid with that mohawk paralleled next to it. That's fucking badass. That is about, let me see if I can get another picture of that one. Yep, here we go. That is so badass. Beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. Here we go with another huge alien across here. A little bit fatter this time. And then the braid over top. I love how you spaced it out. I love that. With it spaced out. Looks fantastic, dude. Braid over top on the inception. Not sure what RDA this is. I probably should know. Absolutely gorgeous, Freddy. Look at the colors on that too. I love how the inception coil on the outside here gets the color contrast against the alien. Beautiful, dude. Oh, this picture is fantastic. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic, man. I mean, okay, so when I look at this is what I see first. I see that his alien is perfect, consistent all the way through. And even though it's covered up by the inception coil, it's absolutely perfect. The curve he gets on his aliens, it's as good. I honestly, it might be the best I've ever seen. And I don't say that lightly. I mean, that his curve on his alien, it's like super dip. He super drops it down and back up. And then again, showing the different types the different styles that he can do. It throws a braid over top of it. Keeps the spacing consistent all the way through on that inception on the top side. That is a fucking gorgeous build, man. Here's another braid with a core. God, I wish I need to. This is his first braid. That's awesome. You posted your first braid, dude. And you did a hell of a job too. Fantastic. It's a work in progress, he said. Well, a lot better than my progress, or a lot better than my work, and mine aren't in progress. Here we go, binary coil. So binary coil is typically a round wire frame. You take a smaller gauge or a smaller millimeter ribbon, and then you put a piece of round wire, corrugated piece of round wire over top of it, and then you fuse it. Now, Freddy just doesn't do it normal. He does it, hits every fuse. Look at the spacing in his fuse. There's absolutely no spacing at all. Super tight fuse all the way through. And then in the middle, of course, he does the double and then a skip, which is fantastic. Got some color on it too, some blues, a little bit of purple in there. Gorgeous, man. Absolutely gorgeous. Big, fat high millimeter alien. I would assume this is here's 40 gauge. Damn, dude. Even on the 40 gauge, you get a nice curve on it. I find a lot of times on that softer wire. Let's see, there's another one. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Gorgeous, man. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, who's that guy? Look at that. Freaking gorgeous, man. Perfect. Look, no spacing in between his fuses. Doing the fuse 2, skip 1, all the way through consistent. Beautiful, Freddie. Love it, man. All right, this is the last one we're going to look at today, and then I'm going to do a little build, and we will follow up tomorrow. I just love looking at your aliens. And you can tell, okay, so when is this from? This is March 1st. This is a fantastic alien, but I want you to go back. See, he's got a really nice curve on here, but if you see the improvement in his curve, let's go back up. Saw his curve there, and then you can see how he's progressed on his aliens. And if, like, even on this one, like, look at the curve, how deep his curve goes. You're going to have to teach me how to do that, man. Let's grab here. Where's that big here it is. Look at the curve on this one, then. Fucking amazing, dude. Awesome. All right. That is part 1 of Clean as Fuck Coils. Now, the one thing about Freddie is Freddie sells coils. So you can pick up Freddie's coils just by contacting him. All that beautiful work that you see, yeah, they can be yours. You can vape those. Want to vape them? I want to vape them. Awesome work, Freddie. We will continue with Freddie tomorrow here on the Vape at 5. Right now, we're going to work on this swivel, and I'm going to do, why don't I do my 30T, well, why don't I do a 4, I tell you what, I'm going to do a 4-core, just a regular 4-core round wire. I did one the other day, and I didn't, what the hell? My computer just went blank. And there we go. All right, let's get a piece of, I'm going to do, so with this 4-core, it's going to be round wire this time. I did a 4-core the other day, and I didn't get it. And I was like, so, well, I got it. I got 3/4 of it, but I couldn't get a full set. And I was like so disappointed in myself because I've been using square wire for so long that I kind of, I just have my own style with it. So I actually missed a regular 4-core alien. So just because I missed it, I'm going to do another one. Now, when I do 4-core, I do 428 gauge. My D-core on that is off a 25 gauge. I find that it lays better and it's a lot easier. So that is what we're going to do today. Let's get this on here with this new swivel. I'll kind of put the swivel, when I bring the camera down, I'll let you guys see what the what it looks like with that new swivel. Wife's upstairs talking on the phone, you hear her? She doesn't really talk. I told you, she doesn't talk on the phone. She screams on the phone to the person she's talking to. And then she complains because her microphones always go out on her phones. She's like, I don't understand it. I'm like, I understand it. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you fucking scream in the phone. That's why your microphones go out, because you constantly are screaming on your phone. All right, let's get this going here, guys. So how's everybody doing? Oh, dude, Freddie, thank you, brother. Thank you, man. I can't wait. We got more tomorrow. More tomorrow. I did half today. I'll do another like 20 minutes tomorrow. And I like doing it that way too, because then I can get a build in, you know what I mean? And I think it gives more props to the builder because you get more, ultimately you're getting more time, you know what I mean? Because when I try to do it all in one day, I don't like sandwich it in there. So I started doing that a few weeks ago, and I actually like it better. I hope you guys do too. All right, grab some 36 gauge nichrome. We're going to do all nichrome. Ooh. Why don't we do nichrome 90? I'll do nichrome 90 cores and nichrome 80 fuse wire. Which are nichrome 90 for me, as you know, is a pain in my fucking ass. But it's a fantastic vape. So we use the Nicro 80 for the fuse wire and the Nicro 90. Hey, Addy, how you doing? Cows, what's up, buddy? How is everybody doing? Turn this up. All right, let's get this on here so you can see. I'm going to put it down here. And let's go here. Micro. All right, so I'm going to let you watch this swivel here. How smooth it runs. And you can see. That's at full go. I mean, it is glass. It is absolutely glass. If you watch my, watch the wire, the core, it's not bouncing at all. See how smooth that core is on the top? That's at about, this drill goes, it's a fully charged battery. Drill goes about, I think it's 2,000 RPMs or close. I know it's about 1,800. 1,800 to 2,000 RPMs on a full charge. All right, that is plenty. Cut this loose. All right, we'll bring it back up. I'll put the cores together, and then we will fuse it up. And I will throw that into the giveaway on Wednesday. Now, I don't think I have enough of Freddy's coils to give any Freddy's coils on Wednesday, but I'll either throw my set of coils in, a set of my coils in, a bottle of juice, or I will do the 2 sets of my coils. Just depends. I actually made, so if you follow me on Instagram, I actually made a well, there's a view of my basement. How you like that? Pretty nice. Like the basement there? That is an unfinished basement. No, there's no Watufu girls running around. What'd you do if you see like a little Asian girl hiding in the background there? Like, what the fuck is going on with Scott? All right, let's cut this off of here. Set it down. Let's prep these cores, and we will finish it up. Does a homeless person live? No, no. You talking about over here behind me, all those boxes? So the reason I keep those is those boxes are things people sent to me, and I just keep them for their address. So like if I don't know, like for example, like Drew sends me something, I'll throw it over there in the corner, which I probably should have a more organized way of doing it. But then like, oh, I have Drew's address. Like if I need it sometime, or Freddy's, I'll like go over there and find the package that it sent in, so I can send stuff back. This is what I do. I actually need to go through because I've already got most of those in my phone. I need to go through and just throw all that shit away. It's fucking awful. All right, let's grab some 28 gauge Nichrome 90. All right, so what I need is 2 pieces, about 18-inch pieces that I can fold over. All right, there's one. I haven't made anything on Nichrome 90 and probably, I kind of got pissed with it. Hey, Johnny, what's up, man? How you doing? Merlin, what's up, buddy? Brian, how you doing? I kind of got over using Nichrome 90, and I haven't really used it because it is such a pain in the ass to work with. It is literally so soft. I mean, it's like using wet noodles. It's like fusing wet noodles. It's awful. And with this Nichrome 80 over top, it's going to make it even that much more difficult. But I'll give it a shot. I should be able to get it. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. We'll see. But if you follow me on Instagram, what I was saying is I made a huge, big, fat frame staple right here. So I'll probably give that away on Wednesday. see, can't really see it. I'll do it when I have the other camera up. I'll show it to you guys. It turned out really nice. What I was doing, I was making a Frailian with it, but I didn't measure. I didn't like think enough about how big it should be, and my decor was off. So I just fucking I just threw the decor away, and just went ahead and used 40 gauge and just made a frame staple. All right, let's grab these two. All the way down. Up. Pull this tight. All right, let's grab some 40 gauge. And we'll tie this thing up. All right, get some 40 gauge off of here. Yeah, I do. I have a huge basement. It's a full basement. Like, it's only one side of it. I have another side of it that's the exact same size where my washer and dryer stuff are too. Yeah, it's a big basement. Man, I don't think I have the patience to. I mean, if it was down to it where I needed the money and to do it, I mean, I would, but I just so don't have the patience to just sit and build all day like that. Like, I'd be afraid that I would, like, if I would really have to be committed to it, I guess is what I'm saying. I would really, really have to be committed to doing it and just, because I literally make like 2 or 3 sets and I'm done. But at the same time, when you work like, if you know how Turk does his, Turk does like, I don't know, what does he do, like 15 sets at a time on that one setup he's got, or 10 sets at a time, which I could probably do 2 runs of that and make 20 sets. You'd be good, Okay. Okay, let me get a piece of ribbon here, frame it up, and then we will give it a shot. Till they're 10 years old. Have you actually ever seen how the setup is for the Chinese sweatshops where they make the coils? Have you ever seen what the setup looks like? It literally is like a bunch of guys sitting at tables with drills. Is what I saw. There's a bunch of guys sitting at table with drills, like fucking just doing one after another. It looked like building like that. Oh my god, it'd be so painful, so painful. Like super tight quarters. It's fucking dirty as hell, and it's just one after another. You know what I mean? And making those shitty ass builds they make. I mean, sure, you would get good at it after a while if you're constantly making it, but they don't make like real aliens. Like they make they don't. What they say is like an alien and what a real alien is 2 completely different things. Hell, a lot of them are just like straight ribbon core. All right, get this up here. And so dirty, like what they work in, the conditions are just so dirty. And the motherfuckers are working like, China work hours, like they work like 12, 16-hour days. And in the places they work, they just like sleep at the factory and then they get back up and start working again. Like it just, oh God, it'd be so fucking awful. Makes you thankful that we live, wherever you live in a first world country that has, employment, laws and things like that, so companies can't do that shit to you. It makes you so thankful. It's like that, like days like today when, like, my job sucks and I'm just getting my ass kicked all day. Like, you sit and think, it could be a lot fucking worse. You know what I mean? We're so spoiled as Americans, or, that we can go to jobs where, we don't have to fucking work ourselves to death, and, it's just crazy. We should be very thankful. There's a little Black Cat lesson in life for you. But yeah, sometimes I think about stuff like that, and like it just makes me so thankful for how life is over here. And and the thing about it is, like, everybody has a right to complain about how things are. Like, I firmly believe that. No matter what you think, everybody has a right to complain about, and give their opinion about things. But I think a lot of times in those discussions, people lose sight of how good we actually have it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like I said, I don't know anything about politics, but you just hear like bad stuff about the president or bad stuff about like a senator or whatever, and I talk shit about him too. But at the same time, I mean, it's so much better than it is in a lot of other countries. It really is, and something to be, you have to keep that in the back of your mind sometimes. You know what I mean? At least I do, and I'll tell you, it helps when you're trying to reason out why something was done. A lot of times, if you just keep that in the back of your mind, it makes me feel better about it. Hey, Mike, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Vindicator. Mike's Mechs Review. Now, if you don't subscribe to Mike, you really should. He does mech reviews. I fucking one of my favorite guys on YouTube. He also does a show, the Super Awesome Vape Show with Nick, who's Daily Vape TV, that gentleman. And they do that on Sunday. So I was watching it yesterday. Hey, Matt, what's up, man? All right. I vape Nick Salts all day at work, just because I kind of sneak vape at work a lot of times. I think I told you guys that. But I have a pod system. I have the Nexus pod system, is the one I have right now. I'm actually going to get another one here in a little bit. But so I do Nick Salts, and I don't know about you guys, but I don't get good flavor off of Nick Salts at all. And I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I get Mr. Salty, which I heard was the best one, but I really do not get good flavor off of Nick Salts. So tell me what I'm doing wrong, please. I'll watch the replay of this. We put in your answers. Like, tell me what I'm doing wrong. But my favorite thing to do is when I get out of work, I get my consequence. Like, this is not like a terrible advertisement. I'm just telling you the truth. I got to work and I get my squonker out and I get like, my consequence. And that first hit of like real e-juice, e-liquid is the fucking best, dude. It is the best. It tastes so fucking good. It's ridiculous. And I typically get Nick sick because I'll fucking vape it like 10 times in a row because it tastes so good. And then all of a sudden I'm like, that nicotine kicks in. That's one thing about a Dory liquid is like it is. When it says it's 3 Nick, it's fucking 3 Nick. She doesn't short you on nicotine. It's in there. Trust me. I'm good, man. I had a rough day at work, but I'm good. I'm better now. Now that I'm home, hanging out with you guys, I'm a lot fucking better. You should, Mike. You should get a Vindicator. Absolutely. $135 for the 21700 version. Highly recommend it, bro. Highly recommend it. It is worth it in every aspect. All right. Let's clip off the ends here, get it nice and clean. So what we got here, 4 28 gauge Nichrome 90. I'm going to wrap it in 36 gauge Nichrome 80. Get a little glue on the end here. I'm putting in my drill chuck. All right, there we go. Let's let that dry. And we will get it going on this new swivel system. Yeah, a lot of people. I was watching. If you guys know who Vaping Fagan is, he did a review one time on a Nick, but he doesn't use Nick salts. I think they're called stem salts, is what he uses. And I was curious. I haven't looked them up yet, but I think I'm going to because the Nick salts kind of do. They give me a headache, and I'm just. We were talking about this last night. I was actually talking to Merlin, and I am like a chronic. Like I am a chain vapor. Like I'm constantly vaping. Like I just smoke 2 packs of Newports a day. So I smoked a lot of cigarettes, and I would smoke constantly. I'd smoke like 3 cigarettes at a time. You know what I mean? So I love my nicotine. But I chain vape, and the Nick salts, man, I just get fucking really bad headaches from them. So I don't know. Or I'm attributing the headaches to the Nick salts. It may not be fully that, but that's what I'm attributing to because that's when I get them. Is when I'm vaping the Nick salts, I start getting a little headache. So I'm assuming that's what it is. All right, so let's get this cleaned up a little bit, get it on the drill. All right, get this on here. Yeah, I had a little trouble with this yesterday. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed and hope I can keep these damn cores flat. I don't know what I was doing yesterday. My mind must have been in a different spot. It was after the Cleveland-Pittsburgh game where they tied, so I was all disgruntled. Get that, I got a little piece of glue in there. Get that out there. Hey, Timmy, how you doing, man? Get it? Okay. Hey, Nick, what's up, dude? How you doing, Nick? This is not on there. Good. Let's get this off here. Good to see you, Nick. All right, let me clean this up just a little bit here. All right, that looks good. Let's go ahead and put this back on the drill. There we go. That's nice. All right, I'm going to turn this down. Here. All right, let's get you guys set up here so you can see me. I just absolutely love this camera, man. Love this camera. Let's get this on here so you guys can see. Macro. So I need to change it. There we go. Move my big fat head up here. Let me get that nice and straight. Perfect. Right there. Take it down just a touch. There we go. All right, let's grab this decor, stretch it out, and we will give it a shot. This should be good. Turn this on here. I'm just going to go slow, take my time. Get us a nice set here. Now, so these are Nichrome 90. I'm going to wrap these 4 wraps on a 3.5. That's what I'm going to do. So it's going to be kind of low. But hey, Richie, how you doing, man? V-Dog, what's up, brother? I don't know if I saw you in the beginning or not. Hey, Charles. Ned Salts. All right. So let's grab this here. I'm trying to do try to make them as nice as Freddy's, but I doubt it. Touch. Try not to move my hands. Okay. Starting to bend up. That's all right. All right, let's go back down. Out. There we go. There we go. Flat. All right. I don't know what. What are you making for dinner, Mama? Smells good. Yeah, it's wanting to close up on me, but I'm not gonna let it. This is what was happening yesterday, so I'm not really sure what in the world I'm doing wrong. But This is a pretty routine build. It should be. I need Watofo Wanda over here helping me. Down just a touch. Now, when you get these doing this, you just got to battle it all the way down. You'll get it, and it'll turn out really nice, but you just got to battle it. It wants to collapse on me, and I'm just not going to let it. It is really wanting to collapse on me. And I don't want to blame it on the Nichrome 90, but God, I always have trouble with it, so I don't know. All right, let's keep going. Just a bit. I swear, with the Nichrome 90, it really increases the difficulty of the build for me. It really increases the difficulty of the build for me like twofold. It really, really does. Okay. There's my first one done. There's one. Actually, with all the battling I did on it, turned out pretty damn good. All right, start the second one here. Down. At least I keep it suspenseful. Okay. Down. A little bit of pull. About midway through the second one here. Finish her up. Touch. Oh. Shit, that's alright. Okay. Went back on myself. I'm actually done, but I'm going to throw an extra coil on the end here. So let me just do this last one real quick. Oh, okay. I'm done. Fucked it up. But I believe I should have plenty for what I was trying to do. Let's see how much we got here. Yep. 7.5 inches. Perfect. So what we're going to do, let me go ahead and flatten this out, bring you guys back. Well, I'll leave you guys down here so you can see what I'm doing with my hands. Hey, guys. Boy, well, even with all the difficulty, it turned out really nice. So let's cut this in half. Looking at about 3 and 4 right there. That looks good. All right, there we go. 2. Get this out of here. Oops. Leave that back under here for a second. All right, so let's close this up and we'll wrap her up. And I'm going to do 4 wraps on a 3.5 mil jig. And I'll leave enough on there for you guys if you want to make another one. There we go. All right, let me grab my jig. And the hemostats. Let's bend it. I did. It's all right. Sit back out. Perfect. All right. You guys see, move myself out of the way here for you guys. So, 3.5 jig. 2, 3, 4. 4 wrap on a 3.5. And it is so freaking soft. It is so soft. Let's clean these up just a bit. There's one. Let's do the second one. Same way. Okay. Four. Perfect. There you go. Let's see if I can get more here so you guys can see better. That was blurry. Yeah, there you go. Got one little gap there on that one, but look pretty damn good. They will vape. So, set of 4-core Nichrome 90, 28 gauge aliens, man. That will be a fantastic vape to whomever gets it. 7.5 inches. It is soft, man. It is soft. Yeah, it's I have to take my time with it, and I think now that I know that, like when I first started using it, it would drive me fucking crazy. It would literally drive me insane working with it because I just try to treat it like normal, like, you know, stainless steel or Nichrome 80, and I just could not understand why. And I kept thinking my dimensions were wrong or I was doing something wrong when I was working with it. It's not. It's just really soft, and you have to be patient with it, and you have to take your time with it, just like I did today. I stop, smash it down every inch or so. Now, not everybody has to do that. Like, Nick wouldn't have to do that. Nick can, like, zoom through them pretty quick. But for, like, you know, somebody, you know, if you're not working with it constantly and you're just, you know, trying to learn how to use it, just be patient with it. You'll get it. I mean, it's just one of those things that once you do it a few times, you will get it. Sooner or later, you know, you'll get the feel for it. And after that, you'll be able to do it. All right, guys. Thank you for sticking in there with me today during that build. Okay, now, just like every week, what we are doing this week, there will be a giveaway on Wednesday. To enter, you're going to enter a number in this episode between 1 and 100, okay? On Wednesday, I will give away that big fat frame staple I made, that set I just made. So you're getting 2 really nice vapes. And maybe something else. That will be the Wednesday giveaway. Again, to enter a number below. Tomorrow, we are going to do the, we're going to continue with Freddy, which I'm really, really excited about. We'll continue with Freddy. We'll finish him up. We'll do a build. And then tonight, God, I'm just like going through, my brain is racing. Tonight on the YouTubes, you have Vaping with the Omies, one of my favorite shows. I believe that's on at 8 o'clock. And it's Fresh still. Fresh may still be on vacation. Nick, are you going live tonight, Nick? I don't know if Nick's going live tonight or not. Thank you, Freddie. Appreciate it, man. And 90's a bitch. I'm glad everybody agrees. You know, and think about it is like, it's just because it's hard for me doesn't mean it'll be hard for you. But I think a majority of like experienced builders would say that N90, it's tough. It's tough to work with. And it's a reward, though, because it's a great vape. When you get a 4-core 28 gauge, you know, N90, you know it's going to be a really nice vape. You know, so it's worth it. You just got to put a little bit of extra work into it. I will. I'll DM you later, Perry. Great. Hey, Yasmin, how you doing? Thanks, guys, for joining today. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys on Vaping with the Omies. I don't know if Nick's live tonight or not. I know he's live tomorrow. I just didn't know. 8 after you. You're going to be on tonight at 8? Thank you, Joey. Put a number in the comment section of the video between 1 and 100. I'll mention it again tomorrow too. Are you going to be live right after me? So, Nick, stick around because Nick is going to be live right after me today to do some building. So I'll be with you, Nick. All right. I love you guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks to Freddie. Clean as fuck coils. Fucking awesome, man. I'm so happy. See you tomorrow for part 2 on the Vape at 5. If you're in recovery, stay strong. I promise I will too. I love you guys. See you tomorrow.